Greetings Knights, Kilthus here. Today I'm on my free-to-play account, and when I say free-to-play I mean not spending a single cent. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to use nat 5s like Esperanza and Morgan and Vivian and Jara. These are critical to basically a lot of ToAH stages. You don't need them for every ToAH stage, but you do need them for some. Alright, so we're gonna go with Freya. She's on one of the free Earthquake sets. I also have found some SA10 with my Vulcan. So speed is the most important here, and a little bit of tankiness. Charlotte, you want speed and accuracy, so she's here to heal block and buff block Gabriel. Ekaterina is one of my daughters. Unfortunately I haven't pulled Valkyrie yet, but Taya will do the job nicely. Elaine is my other daughter, but she's also there for her passive, which automatically slows the boss. And Ekaterina is there just to tank. As you can see, I haven't even fully upgraded all her runes. She only really needs speed, nothing else. Alright, here we go. Alright, so what you want is you want your daughters at the top, and you want Freya exactly where she is, 3 spaces in front of Gabriel. And then you've got Ekaterina, she's gonna move directly below Gabriel. And then Charlotte's gonna move 3 squares forward from where she is now. So it'll take a couple of turns, but she does have time to do it. So first up, you position your daughters here directly above Gabriel. These are both safe locations. Ekaterina goes into this spot. Freya stays where she is. Now you just need to decide if Freya is going to get a second turn. It's unlikely, but if you look at the magnifying glass, you can see the turn order is going to be Freya, Charlotte and Gabriel. So you definitely want to invest on Freya right now. And then move Charlotte here and try and cast a dot. Sorry, not a dot, try and heal block. Okay, so and then just keep piling dots on. Ekaterina just defends. Now you've got Charlotte in the position you want her. Now this skill is really useful because not only does it strip, but also blocks buffs, and it actually also blocks the HP recovery, which is a pain. I mean, recovering 60% of their health, I mean, it makes it really hard to kill. So this skill is very useful, and unfortunately she wasn't able to land that, but you've got, that's why you also need heal block just in case, because that skill, you know, might not always be up when you need it. Transfer. Now keep in mind you can only have 2 buffs at any one time. I mean, sorry, you can only have 8 buffs at any one time. So you try to always leave 1 slot open for the heal block, especially if the buff block isn't up. Okay, now looking at the turn order. Oops. Yep. So there's I mean, Gabriel's attack bar is 0 anyway, so it's unlikely she'll be able to move. But generally, if it's not even showing up in the list, you can take a chance that she probably won't go, or your first unit, your next unit to go may probably lack her. Now I'm avoiding skill 2 because the defense break will take up 1 extra slot unnecessarily. So I'm putting Freya back here. Alright, so this is a bit of a gamble. So I don't know if Freya will get a second turn, but she might. So you're just gonna have to test it. I mean, worst case you fail, and then next time you know what to do, right? So now I'm gonna take a gamble and I'm gonna defend. More dots. Transfer dots. No, she died unfortunately. So now the next one is gonna be a Ekaterina will get attacked. And I need the dot to land. Oh, it didn't land. Alright. Oh, and she's 4 now. Great. Next one is Katarina's gonna get hit. Okay, I really need the buff block now. I mean the heal block. Yes. Now I can transfer without worrying. Okay, can't do anything here. Yep, she was gonna always provoke because my Freya is dead, no longer there to take the hit. So I've got heal block on, so that's fine. And I can transfer. And she's now going to attack Ekaterina. And try and strip that invincibility. Yes, beautiful. Now I've got her. Okay, so it doesn't matter now. It basically she's gonna die next turn, so it doesn't really matter what I do now. Bye bye. Adios. Ha! Didn't even need the dot. And there you have it. That's how you defeat Gabriel. And as you can see, these are all free to play heroes. I mean, ToAH you confuse, Charlotte you confuse with all 3 stars, and Freya you get for free. Elaine and Ekaterina being a 3-star, you know, you're gonna get plenty of them, so you don't have to worry. In terms of alternatives, to replace Charlotte, I don't think there's a real free-to-play alternative. Ingwe can kind of do the heal block, but then he needs to be right up and personal with Gabriel, so it's not ideal. Nocturne can also do the buff block. I don't know if he strips though. I'm not sure if he can strip as well, because as you know, sometimes Gabriel will cast invincibility on herself. Now ToAH and Elaine are easily replaceable with pretty much any ranged daughters. I do, like I said, I do like using Elaine because she has that automatic slow debuff. Freya is pretty much irreplaceable because of her invincibility and speed lead, which you definitely need, mainly for her invincibility. So for daughters, I definitely would use Elaine if you have her. Alternatives would obviously be any ranged daughter, as I mentioned before. So for example, Valkyrie is very good because her skill 1 and skill 2 are dots. Obviously the 5 stars like Arya, although I've found that Arya's activation rate aren't very good, although mine isn't skilled up, so that could be why. I don't think there are too many other ranged daughters you could use, Belphegor, but not often enough. Obviously Nocturne, he can replace Charlotte and also be a daughter. I wouldn't use Anubis because he needs to be right next to the target. Now Boglet is a new unit that's come with the expansion, this unit, so her skill 1 is a dot, so that's quite helpful. Skill 2 isn't much use. Skill 3, look, skill 3 is useful, you know, if you take a hit and you don't want to die and you don't have a healer, or the healer can't get to her. But look, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and good luck with your run.